this better go.
Yeah. Turn the other way.
Guys.
Hello, I would like to welcome my friends, Brooklyn, Butterfly, Cecilia, Cupcake, Faith, Flower, Sandra, Sunshine, Sonaria, Snowman, Zoe, Zebra, and Miss Nicole, Necklace, and Miss Christiana, Koala. I hope you enjoy story time today. Today is Tuesday, April 20th. Here's our story for today. It is called The Cool Bean, and it's by Jory, John, and Peter Oswald. We've read a couple books by the same author. Here's the front of the book, the spine of the book, and the back of the book. Look at his cool friends. Okay. Open it up. Oh, look at them. They all have sunglasses on. The Cool Bean. Watch out! Here comes the Cool Beans. The Cool Beans. See, all three of them are cool beans. Look at all their friends looking at them. Oh yeah! Check out how they move. Look at the way they swagger. Notice their sunglasses. Wow. The Cool Beans are known all over school, from house to house, across town, beyond county lines. Just walking down the hall. In the olden days, last year, we were all one big pot of beans. We were all a mixed bag, but somehow it worked. Yep, those were the good old days. And then we stopped seeing each other as much. That's just how it is sometimes. You spend less time together even though you're not totally sure why. See, they're all playing on the seesaw and he's there all by himself and he's kind of sad. I watched as the beans I knew so well, the beans from my own pod, became the Cool Beans. See, they became the Cool Beans, and he's here by himself, and he's sad. Oh, they were so cool. One of them could play the guitar. Cool. One of them could draw the best superheroes. Cool. One of them could jump higher than any bean I'd ever known. Cool. cool. Me? Well, I mostly stayed the same. Sure, I made some small changes. I wore sunglasses. I slicked my hair back. Too slick. I strutted around. Ow! He hit his foot. I swaggered. Oof! He fell on a banana peel. I was still picked last for everything. Oh, he's all sad because they didn't pick him. They didn't pick him either. My clothes never seemed to fit. Oh no, it's getting too small. I snorted when I laughed. I walked into stuff like doors. Whoop! I was an uncool bean for sure. I started thinking to myself as just a common being with no special skills. I couldn't compete, so I didn't even try. I'd never be a cool bean. I'm so sad, and even got hit in the head with a ball. It seemed like there were two types of beans in the world. There were the cool beans and the beans like me that nobody wanted to be around. He's all sad. The days all blended together. I lived my life and things were just okay. I took tests and ate lunches and mostly kept to myself. The cool beans continued to be being cool. I mean, sure, I missed them a bit, but it's not like I was going to say anything. I felt like all that coolness has gotten in the way of our friendship. Look at them dancing and singing. And that's how it went. Until one day, what's going to happen? What is going to happen? I was in the cafeteria. I dropped my lunch on my loafers. Oh no, he's all sad. Oh no, not again, he says. But then something sort of miraculous happened. Out of nowhere, one of the cool beans helped me clean it up. He didn't even say anything. He just gave me a nod. That was it. Later, I was out in the playground. I tripped and scraped my knee and maybe cried a little bit, and everyone saw it. Another one of the cool beans came to my side. And without a word, he dusted me off. Look, he even brought bandages and the first aid kit to help him out. And everybody watched, look. That afternoon, I was sitting in class. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't notice, but our teacher had called on me. Everyone stared. I sat there in silence. Nobody said anything. And then, everyone laughed at me. That was it. After that, I was officially a has-been. And he wanted to disappear into a seat because he was so embarrassed. But then one of the cool beans stood up and came over to me. Everyone watched. Look. She leaned in close and whispered, "Hey, the teacher asked you to read from page 32. Then she gave me a quick wink and went back to her seat. It was a small gesture, sure. But it was also everything. They're reading The Great Gatsby. I walked home with a goofy smile on my face. I smiled all the way through dinner. That day made all the difference. It was a day that could have been really bad, if not for the kindness of a few cool beans. It gave me a shred of confidence. That shred of confidence has continued to grow. somebody had my back. Or a few somebodies. Look at, they're all playing together now. After that, I started hanging out with the cool beans again. How have you been? Get it? How have you been instead of been? Not all the time, but sometimes. At lunch, after school, even on the weekends. Through all this, I realized that it's not about how you look or any of the other silly stuff. So we threw all that away and recycled it. It's about a wink or nod or a smile at just the right moment. It's about dusting somebody off, helping them up again, and putting them in the right direction. See, he's helping another bean that fell and dropped his books. You need a hand? See, yes, please. See, he's helping him up. Now that's cool when you help one another out. And see, the cool beans were really happy that their friend helped another bean out. The end. I hope you enjoyed our book, The Cool Bean. Have a wonderful rest of the day. The nursery rhyme I want to introduce you to today is The Old Woman Who Lived in a Shoe. Look at all her kids in there. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. Let's count all our kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She had 9 kids, and they all lived in the shoe with her. Here we have our letters of the week. We have K. K is for kitten and kangaroo. Can you say K? K? Here we have L. L is for lion. You say L, lion. M. M is for mouse and manatee. Can you say N is for nest and newt. Can you say for nest and newt? And O. O is for ostrich and owl. Ah. K words are kitten, kangaroo, kite, kitchen, king, key, koala, karate, kick, and kindergarten, and ketchup. L words are lion, leaf, leopard, lizard, lemonade, log, lollipop, lake, and leg. M words are mouse, moose, mountain, mat, mask, mittens, motorcycle, museum, and marshmallows. N words are nest, nuts, November, noodles, necklace, neck, number, and newspaper. O words are ostrich, owl, orange, otter, ocean, octopus, oatmeal, October, officer, and onion.
A is for apple, apple. B is for ball, ball. C is for cat, cat. D is for dog, dog. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for fish, fish. G is for gorilla, gorilla. H is for hat, hat. is for lion, lion. M is for monkey, monkey. N is for no, no. O is for octopus, octopus. P is for pig, pig. Q is for question, question. R is for ring, ring. S is for sun, sun. T is for train, train. U is for umbrella, umbrella. V is for van, van. W is for watch, watch. X is for box, box. Y is for yellow, yellow. Z is for zoo, zoo. So many things for you to learn about, so many ways to sing your song. So many things for you to learn about, so many ways to sing your song.
The next nursery rhyme is Hickory Dickory Dock. Say it at home if you know it. Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck down 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory Dickory Dock. Look at, he's so excited that he made it all the way up to the top of the clock. And look at all his mice friends down here, and here's the finish line.
Yeah.